Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Katie, I'm the Introverted Reader, and today's video is going to be my TBR for the month of July, which sounds crazy. Like, how are we near the end of June already? And just before we start, if you hear like noises, like outside noises, I've got a window open there. Because even though the sun isn't really out, like it's been raining, it's still really warm. It's just really muggy. So I've got a window open. So if you hear the sounds of children or any outside noises, don't be alarmed. Anyway, cheers your health. Let's hydrate. Be sure that you've hydrated. And let's all talk about the books that we're going to be reading in July. So I'm going to start off with this little pile here. These are ones that I had on the TBR for June, but we're carrying over to July. The first is Unravel the Dusk by Elizabeth Lim. This is the sequel to Spin the Dawn. I'm 140 pages into it, so hopefully I can get this. So I'm just going to carry this over because I'm not really going to put pressure on myself to finish it before this month ends. We've only got a few more days. So, but I mean, if I get it finished, that's great. But I'm not putting pressure on myself, so it's getting carried over. The same with this, my Star Wars short story collection. I'm how many pages am I in? I'm over 150 pages into it, which is good. And I will admit there was a story or two that I just skipped over because I couldn't gel with the writing style, but I am looking forward to reading more stories out of this because for the most part I am enjoying it. On my Kindle, I have Serpent and the Wings of Night? Is that what it's called? I can't remember. But it's a fantasy romance that I've seen floating about, and it's about vampires. And I'm like, you know what? The last fantasy romance I read about vampires ended up not working out. So I've got that on my Kindle. So hopefully that'll be a good read. And I also have this, Grandmaster of Demonic Cultivation. It was on the TBR for June. I just never got around to it. And I would like to finish it because I want to read Heaven's Official Blessing, which this author also wrote. So, and if you saw my TikTok that I made of, showing off this book, I got all those over there. And this really, really lovely bookmark, which I'm obsessed with. Like, look at this bookmark. Like, La Wanchi on one side and Wei Wuxian on the other. Like, oh! So I'm super excited to get to those, That's the little pile I'll have next to my bed. Okay. So for the Introverted Reader Book Club, the book we're going to be reading for that is Golden Boys by Phil Stamper. And Simon James Green has blurbed this book. He says, it's warm, witty, and tremendously wise. I adored this book. And if Uncle Simon says this book's good, then I believe him. So I'm gonna be reading and reviewing this. If you wish to read it with me, you are more than welcome. So it's basically about these four best friends, Gabriel, Reese, Sal, and Heath. And, they're all queer in some form of fashion, I don't want to just say they're all gay because one of them could be bi. Like, why? Like, is there a hair on my lip or am I hallucinating? There, no, we're good. So anyway, the four of them are best friends and they grow up. It says, when you grow up in the middle of nowhere, being queer and having big dreams will bond you for life. So, but then, this book is about them spending their first summer apart from each other. So they're all going off to do their own thing for the summer. And, it's sort of about like, are they going to be able to maintain their friendship after, after being apart? But, part of me is just like, of course she will. Of course she will. Like summer, but, summer could feel like a lifetime. So, I'm definitely looking forward to getting into this and reading this. So, yeah, there's that. So, in July, I plan to do another video in the series that I've been doing where I read books from a favorite author that I've never read before. I just sort of titled it Reading a Favorite Author's Backlist because that just seemed like the easiest way to title it. So I've chosen another author, and these 3 books, these 3 books I'm going to be reading, and then I will be talking about them in that video. So it's basically take 3 books from an author that I love that I haven't read before, and then read them and I review them in a video. And I've loved doing that. I did the first time with Alice Oseman, the second time with TJ Klune, and now with this one. I'm not going to reveal who the author is. I'm not going to reveal who the author is, obviously, because I want to keep it a surprise until the video comes out. But I'm super excited because this one is an author that I have wanted to do a video for quite a while. And I'm shocked that I haven't yet, but that is what is going to be happening in July. And don't be leaving any comments thinking that you might think who it is, because we want to keep it a surprise until the video comes out. And I have another book by the same author that I really want to read that's sitting here, but I don't want to show it to you because I don't want to ruin who the author is. But yeah, I'm not saying I'm going to get to that book as well, but I've put it on my TBR. I'm going to get the audiobook for it, so if I get to it, I get to it. If I don't, I don't. But the 3 books that I just mentioned for that video, I'm definitely going to make a priority. Another one I want to make a priority is The Bronze Beasts by Roshani Chokshi. This is the 3rd and final book in the Gilded Wolves trilogy. I have done my reread of the first 2, and now I can read this for the first time, and I'm both excited and scared. It's basically, it's like an historical fiction mixed with you know, it's like an historical fiction fantasy heist type of thing. But it's really not so much a heist, like for like the first one maybe. But for me personally, this feels like more they're people that like are like treasure hunters as opposed to people that do heists and stuff. I mean, yeah, there is that little heist element in there, but anyway, I will talk about it more once I've read it, but I'm super excited to finish this trilogy, saying that's another series done and dusted off the TBR. So I'm excited about that. And then the last one I want to talk about is Heroes of Olympus, Son of Neptune. 2nd book in the Heroes of Olympus series. I've got the audiobook all ready to go. This is for the Olympian Along, hosted by Press of Press Peruses, which I have been taking part in for the last few months. And I've had so much fun, like, rereading the Percyverse, and I'm so excited to get into this. Like, I love the original Wii series, but Heroes of Olympus is just, I think it might be my favorite. I think it might be my favorite, like, Percyverse series. But yeah, I have Sun and the Star, but I think I might do my reread of this first and then get into that. So yeah, those are all the books that I have planned to read for July. Like I said, I will hopefully have that video, that favorite author video up hopefully for you as soon as I possibly can. But, you know, I've got, you know, we'll just, like, the books that I want to make a priority are obviously this and, you know, some of the other one and some of the ones I want to make videos for. But am I saying I'm going to get every single one of these read in July? No, because that's unrealistic. But we want to just try and read as much as we can and have fun, because that's why we're all here, isn't it? So let me know what books you're planning to read for the next month or so, or just like over the summer. And yeah, all my socials are down below as always. My Twitter, my Instagram, and my TikTok. And please subscribe if you have not already, because I would love to get to 300 subscribers. That would be amazing. And yeah, hope you're all doing well. Hope you're all staying hydrated. And I'll see you at the weekend when we wrap up the month of June. The month of June was interesting. So I'll see you at the weekend. Love yous. Bye.